Welcome to Humanity First. Today we travel to the heart of the South Pacific, to a kingdom of coral islands, ancient voyagers, and royal legacy. This is Tonga, the only nation in the Pacific that was never colonized by a foreign power, and the nation many islanders believe became the gateway through which Christianity entered the Pacific. Without Tonga, and without its king, many say the story of faith in Polynesia, Melanesia, and Micronesia would have unfolded very differently. This is the story of a kingdom that opened its heart and changed an entire ocean. First, we journey to ancient Tonga. Long before European ships crossed the horizon, Tonga was the center of a vast Polynesian network known as the Tongan Maritime Empire. For centuries, Tongans were master navigators, traveling thousands of kilometers across open ocean, guided only by stars, currents, and ancestral memory. Their traditions, ceremonies, and social systems were strong, disciplined, and deeply spiritual. But the old religion demanded sacrifices, strict hierarchy, and fear of the unseen world. This was the Tonga into which Christianity would soon arrive, but only with royal permission. Then came the arrival of Christianity. In the early 1800s, European missionaries arrived in Tonga, but their message was not easily accepted. Tribal rivalries, warfare, and resistance to change made the early years difficult and often dangerous. But everything changed with the rise of King Taufa'ahau Tupou I, a warrior chief, statesman, and visionary leader. He was a man who saw further than his generation, believing that the old ways of conflict could not build a strong future for his people. The pivotal moment was, a king accepts the cross. Taufa'ahau's conversion to Christianity became one of the most influential royal decisions in Pacific history. He embraced the faith not out of weakness, but because he saw it as a path to unity, peace, and national strength. When the king accepted Christ, the people followed. Violence decreased. Warring tribes laid down weapons. Churches were built. Literacy spread, and Tonga began to transform, not through colonization, but through conviction. This established Tonga, the gateway of the Pacific. With Tonga now a Christian kingdom, something remarkable happened. The same voyaging spirit that had carried Tongans across the sea for centuries now carried the gospel across the Pacific. Tongan teachers, pastors, and missionaries traveled to Fiji, Samoa, Tuvalu, Vanuatu, Rotuma, and beyond. They were not outsiders. They were Pacific people carrying a Pacific voice. Their courage made the message easier to accept across island cultures. Many island nations today honor Tonga as the bridge that connected Christianity with the Pacific world. We see this in their cultural strength and spiritual identity. Even after the arrival of Christianity, Tonga did not lose its cultural heartbeat. Traditional dances, tattoo patterns, royal ceremonies, and ancestral respect remained, reshaped but not erased. The kingdom blended faith and culture in a way that felt natural, not forced. Tonga proved that a nation could embrace Christianity without surrendering its identity. This is the enduring legacy of a kingdom. By the late 19th century, King Taufa'ahau Tupou I unified Tonga under a constitution, preserved its sovereignty, and ensured that Tonga would remain one of the only nations in the region never conquered by Europeans. His decision to accept Christianity not only shaped Tonga's future, it shaped the entire Pacific. From Fiji to Samoa to Tuvalu, countless believers trace their spiritual heritage to Tongan missionaries who crossed the sea with courage and conviction. In closing, the Kingdom of Tonga reminds us that leadership can transform nations, and faith can travel far when carried with sincerity. From a chain of small islands came a movement that touched the entire Pacific, not through conquest, but through conviction. Tonga's story is a reminder that sometimes the smallest nations can leave the biggest mark on history. Thank you for watching Humanity First. Please like, share, and subscribe as we continue exploring cultures and stories that shaped our world.